1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up, jazz guitar friends? Larry Tamanini here. Jazz guitar under 5 minutes. Hey, just caught me in the gig simulator messing around with I'll Remember April. I've been getting a lot of requests to do a video on this song, and I've been teaching a lot of lessons, and this is a song that seems to come up as a tune that a lot of guitar players might struggle with a little bit. And the big trick with this song is that it's a long form. These long form tunes can be kind of intimidating, right? We're all sort of just working on our own speed, right, towards a common goal. But sometimes looking at a lot of notes on a page can even make great players a little intimidated. And the more notes on a page and the more lines and spaces, the more chance there is to sort of get a little bugged out. And this is one of those long forms. It's a 48-bar tune that can just make players want to stick a little closer to the Real Book or the iReal Pro or their Jazz Phone or whatever you got. So I'm here to make this song a little bit easier for you. And the first thing I'm going to ask you to do before we do anything, right, is, well, we know that this is a ABA form, 16 bars, 16 bars, and 16 bars. That's the intimidating part. But before we go about this song, my little magical trick with this song is, can you play a 2-5 in the home key of G? And can you play a 2-5 in the key of B flat, which is a minor third up? When you're done that, can you play me a 2-5 in the key of E, which is a minor third down from our home key, right? That seems to be the magical formula here, where I have this G, B flat, and this E, right? So those three chords, those three homes that we're visiting, these are going to be what we're looking for while we're playing and just kind of how we're mapping out the tune. But let's get started. I'll Remember April, written by Gene DePaul, 1941. Also wrote You Don't Know What Love Is. This is a great song for guitar players, right? In the key of G, very friendly key, a lot of great versions of it. So check it out. You heard me play the A section. Now the A section to this song is, yes, 16 bars, but let's make it easier, because my first 8 bars is just going to be a G tonality. I got 4 bars of G major. That's great. It starts on a 3. Right? And then I go to the minor. I love tunes that go major to minor. Green Dolphin Street does that. In some regards, Alone Together does that. I feel like all of George Harrison's songs from the Beatles do that as well. Major to minor, it's super cool. It's happening here. My first 8 bars, 4 are G major. Next 4 are G minor. Now, the next 8 bars of this song is a really long 3-6-2-5 kind of turnaround. Or I'm sorry, 2-5-3-6-2-5. That sounds like the craziest double play in history, right? So I have this 2-5-3-6-2-5-1. Let's just run that through again. There's that minor. Two. There's that 3-6. There's that 2-5-1, right? Now, let's get on our jazz elevator, bebop, and we're going to go up a minor third and play that 2-5 in B flat. Why is that so important? Because that's where the bridge starts, right? And again, I have another 16-bar bridge. But again, my first 8 bars are this 2-5 to B flat, right? Now, check it out. Here's the little magical half step thing that's going to bring me back to G. Instead of thinking, I now have to go back to my home key, I just know that this B flat resolves down a half step to the A. That's going to be really important for something we do later, right? Now I have a quick 2-5, and again, there's that, down from the major, half step to the new 2, going to E, right? So let's talk about this bridge again, right? After I play this A section, and I have 1 major, 1 minor, 2-5, 3-6, 2-5-1. And then I have this 2-5-1. One of my favorite bebop heads that I quote all the time over this is Old Milestones. Right, there it is. I didn't do it this time. I was close. So anyway, there's that 2-5 to the B flat, right? And then I do that again. Half step takes me back to my home key. And then this little half step is going to take me down a minor third, right? F sharp, B, E. And then I have to go back to this D just to bring me back to my home key. So now I am back in the key of G. And then I have my long 2-5. Right? And then I just kind of threw in like another little turnaround du jour at the end. All right, so let's just say I'm used to playing this song in the key of G. This happens to be a really awesome tune to just sort of transpose. Again, even though it's long, we don't want to get intimidated by a long form, right? We're all pros here. I'm not going to get intimidated by a piece of paper. I'm sure there's probably a lot of pieces of papers that would intimidate me, but this isn't one of them. All right, let's just say I'm in the key of C. I want to play this song in the key of C now. Well, I know for a fact that I got this. There's my new 1, right? I know I'm going to be there for 4 bars. And then I know it's just going to go minor. So I got my first 8 bars worked out. Okay, so since I've been learning this song with LT Jazz Guitar, I know that my next 8 bars are that long 2-5-3-6-2-5 in this case. Right? Okay, so real quick, what's a minor third up from the key of C? And again, that's my 2-5 in the key of E flat, right? And it's real nice. I'm going to do it again. Right? There's that half step going to take me back to that major is going to take me down to my original key of the key of C. And again, once I resolve there, that half step down is going to be from C to B minor, E7, and then there's that pretty A major. See, another fun key for a guitar player to blow over. Bring me back to my 5, and then sounds pretty good, right? Isn't that pretty cool how in the melody it starts on the whatever the root is of the chord and it ends on the 3rd of my 3, you know? take it back to the key of G. I've had the good fortune to play a lot with Jimmy Bruno recently, and something that I see Jimmy do is switch keys and switch songs. It's a really cool thing to do, and you can only really do that when you've been playing these songs for a long time and you've mastered hearing form. You've mastered so many other aspects of harmony. But hey, that's something to shoot for while we're playing, right? We don't want to just sit there and try to wait for the music to come to us. That's crazy talk, right? You got to get in there and make the music work for you. But all right, jazz guitar friends, it's Sunday. It's a little bit before the Eagles game. Playing the Jagwaggers today. I like the Eagles. +7. Already prepped some chicken cutlets. I'm going to be on the couch watching the game, hoping for another win for the Birds. Thank you for hanging out. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I surely appreciate it. Got my Randall Cunningham shirt on. Go Birds. Bebop!